Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is UDEME HOGAN and you are watching UDEME's TV. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to know if someone is trying to scam you online. Okay, but before I go into that, thank you all for always stopping by to watch my video. And if this is your first time coming across this video, I would like you to sit back and watch, subscribe to the video, give it a thumbs up, and also turn on the post notification so that each time I post a new video you always get to watch. So I'm gonna be talking about how to know if someone is trying to scam you online. There are different ways you can tell if someone is trying to scam you. We know that the internet is a very broad platform, okay? So many people use internet for a lot of things. People use internet to try and meet new people. People use internet for businesses. Also, people use internet for scamming others, which is what I'm going to be focusing on today. So before we go into that, I want us to understand what scam is, or who a scammer is. A scammer is someone who claims to be what he or she is not. Okay, a scammer is someone who manipulates others to get something from them, especially money. So that is what I understand by the term scammer. Now, if someone is trying to scam you, number one, you have to look out for the person's profile. No scammer will want to use his or her real name in his business, like to introduce you to his page, his Instagram page, his Twitter handle, or his Facebook. None of them will want to use their real name so that you don't spot them, or so that you won't be able to trace them. But once a scammer tells you that this is my Facebook page, or a scammer is posting something online and you want to go and check the person's page, once you check the person's page and you can't get as much information as you can, like you as a normal person, you have your profile pictures, you have some information there, though it's not all the information they're going to display online. But once you see a scammer's page, you always know that this person is a scammer or is not a scammer. So number one, look out for the person's profile. If the person's profile is not well defined, then you should know that that person is a scammer and is also trying to lure you into getting scammed. Now, number two, how to know if a person is trying to scam you or not. Number two, when money is involved, the person will always try to persuade you. The person will always try to force you to send the money, or always in a hurry. But normal person, like, is not going to tell you send the money as soon as possible. Is not going to be in a haste to discuss about money issue. Okay, if you bring something about if you're talking about the business, the person always divert to the money aspect of it, because that is what he or she is mostly interested in. So number two, you need to watch out. If anybody is desperate to get money from you, you should know that that person is a scammer. Number three, how to know if someone is trying to scam you online. The person will always force you to get what you don't want to get. For example, maybe the person is posting something about you, and maybe you mistakenly comment on it, or maybe you just ask about the stuff or whatever you posted online. The person will always try to force you, always try to convince you to get this. I know that a lot of advertisers or a lot of business individuals will want to convince people to get, maybe if you don't like this, they will always try to convince you to get the other. But in a scammer's situation, they will always try to force you to get that stuff which you don't like. Normally you don't want to get it, but they'll always force you to get it. So that is the number three. That is another way to spot if someone is trying to scam you or not. But number four, you should know that a scammer will never want to use his real name in his bank account. He's always going to use a different account. Somebody can tell you that, okay, for example, my name is UDEME, and if I'm sending account details to you, I'm sending account details of another name. You should know that, okay, this kind of person is trying to scam you. Your name in the bank account does not rhyme the name of the person, so you should know that the person is trying to scam you. So number four tips or way on how to know if someone is trying to scam you is he or she will never want to use his or her real name. in the bank account is sending to you. The bank account might be another person's bank account, so you won't be able to choose. It's just going to be a fake account, that an account that they use just for scamming people. So you should always know that if you're doing a legit business online, your name should be the same as the name in the bank account. Okay, so that's another way of knowing if someone is trying to scam you. And another way, if you have already sent the money to someone, you've already sent money to someone online thinking that this person is legit, or maybe you didn't know about the tips on how to know if someone is trying to scam you, and you've already sent money to this person, you should know that the person will always tell you that he or she has not seen any alert, or they've not received the money whatsoever. They'll always deny that they've not seen the alert, they've not seen the money. And you can't do anything. You don't know their house, you don't know their real face and everything. Okay, that's another way to know that if someone is trying to scam you. Another way on how to know if someone is trying to scam you is they will never want to talk to you on phone. Yes, they will never, they're so scared to talk to you on phone. Maybe you're going to detect from, that when somebody is trying to lie, the person is always stammering or something like that. So that this kind of people, that when they talk to you on phone, maybe they're trying to lie or cover up for something, they're always shaky, or they're always scared to talk. So they will not want to talk to you on phone, like on call. They will not want to send you their numbers. They will always want to chat with you. Okay, so that's another way of knowing if someone is trying to scam you or not. Another way to know if someone is trying to scam you online is the person will always accept whatever price or whatever amount you are going to send to he or she. They will always accept. For example, so many people doing legit business, maybe that same business they told you about, so many people doing the same legit business online. Maybe the rate at which they used to do that business is expensive. Maybe, for example, I'm doing a business of 100,000 naira. I'm doing a business, and that business is always costing like 100,000 naira. Other ones doing a legit business can be 100,000, 90,000, that at that range. But a scammer, once the person tell you that the price is like 100,000 naira, and you price the person like 20,000 naira, down to 20,000 naira, because he's a scammer, he don't know what it costs to do that business. They will always accept any amount you want to send to them. That's to tell you that that person is trying to scam you, because those ones that are doing legit, they know what they go through to do that business. So their price is always expensive, so they know, okay, this is how much I'm going to pay, this is what I'm going to pass through, and also my efforts. But the scammer is not going to look at that. It's just going to focus on the little amount you are going to send to he or she. So that's another way to spot if someone is trying to scam you online. Even if you want to send 10,000 naira out of 100,000 naira, the person will always agree, okay, send, okay, send, okay, send, because they know it's none of their business. They want to scam you. And another way to know if someone is trying to scam you online is the person is always going to tell you that this product is about to be taken. You have to hurry up to get the product. Like, that's what I was saying about being desperate. The person is always desperate. Like, telling you that if you don't get it now, another customer is going to get it. Okay, and meanwhile there is no product, there's nothing, they just want to scam you, just want to push you, or is trying to manipulate you to send he or she money, which you have to be so careful about. So anybody that is trying to tell you that, okay, you need to get it as fast as possible, you need to be this, you need to be that, just forget about it. The person is totally a scammer. Another way to know if someone is trying to scam you online is, for example, now you just met somebody online telling you about that, okay, I'm doing this business, are you interested, I'm selling this product, are you interested? And you ask the person, are you sure you are not a scammer, or is this scam? Or you know, this kind of questions you ask people, and they will always get angry, like, why will you call me a scammer? Do I look like a scammer? Why must you get angry if you are not a scammer? So that's another way of knowing if someone is a scammer. The person always gets angry that, please, you are not the only person. I have other customers, or I have other clients that I have to attend to, so you don't just call me and call. I didn't call you a scammer, but you just asked the question, are you sure this is not fraud, or this is not, they're not trying to scam me or something? They will always get angry. That's another way to know that this person is trying to scam you. So you have to take note, you have to be very careful when dealing with people online. So guys, these are the few tips I can share today on how to spot or how to know if someone is trying to scam you online. So please, if this video is helpful to you, please, I would like you to give it a like, subscribe to it, and also click on the bell notification to always get notified each time I post a new video. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice day.